Hey, what's up guys and welcome back to Anime King. And today I'm gonna be giving you part 11 of What If Naruto was trained by Kaguya. Remember to get this one to 100 like as usual, share this to all of your friends on your social media platform, and also stay in tune because I'm gonna be giving you a new episode of What If Naruto created his own village. And over on Anime King 2 I'm gonna be posting what if Naruto had the Sharingan and the Byakugan mix? And also, what if Naruto joined the Akatsuki? So stay in tune for those and enjoy. And if you're new and this is the first time you hear my voice overall, and you enjoy the videos over here and over Anime King 2, that's my second channel. I'll be leaving a link at the top of the description for you guys to check it out. So if you enjoy the videos over there, go ahead and click that red subscribe button and join Anime King and Anime King 2 and become a part of the Anime King family, guys. And thank you all for your help and your support. And remember to comment down below and tell me if you're new. I'll be replying and talking back to all of you. So without further ado, let's get straight into this new episode. So, the last time we left off, Naruto was at Tsunade's office until he broke free, as he destroyed the building and went for Sasuke. Tsunade quickly called for the Anbus and the other ninjas, as Sakura raced to go and get Sasuke. But Sasuke was fed up and tired of it, as he wanted to kill Naruto. So he tricked Sakura and told her to remove the seal because he couldn't use his chakra at the moment, and after removing it, he activated Susanoo, blowing her away as he set out for Naruto. As Naruto found him and the both of them started to fight, as Sasuke activated Susanoo, and the ninjas of Konoha are also pushing back Naruto and trying to kidnap him. But Naruto's power kept rising by the second, as he then started to beat Sasuke down until he slammed Sasuke in the ground and Naruto stood over him, as Sakura cried out for Naruto to stop as she charged up her fist to punch Naruto, but Naruto sidestepped her and sent her flying back as he blew away all of the ninjas with an invisible force. He now stood over Sasuke with his katana in his hand. So yeah guys, that was basically last where we left off. You guys switch across the playlist and check it out for yourself. So let's start this new episode. Sakura, the other ninjas and the Anbus are on the ground as Naruto stood over Sasuke. A smirk came on Naruto's face as he looked back at Sakura. "You finally understand," said Naruto. "What are you talking about?" she said. "You see, there is no more going back." As Naruto then stabbed his sword right into Sasuke's stomach, as Sasuke cried out in pain, as Sakura tried to get up but she was badly injured. The ninjas around him could not get up either because of the force that Naruto hit them with. "Now, I will take what is most precious to you," said Naruto, as he kneeled down and ripped out Sasuke's eyes, as Sasuke was screaming in pain and agony, as Sakura started to cry, as Naruto pulled his sword out of Sasuke's stomach. "Well, it will be a good thing if I end you the way you try to end me," said Naruto, as he held up his hand, a Rasengan form in his hand, as he brought it down and slammed it right into Sasuke's chest, bursting right through him, as it destroyed Sasuke's heart, killing him in seconds. Naruto then turned around, as Sakura got to her knees, but she was still shaking. The other ninjas got to their knees as well, as they were trying to get up. "How could you do that? How could you do that?" Sakura shouted at Naruto. "I already told you," said Naruto. "There's no use in trying to plead with me. All of that crap emotions, they're all gone now." Naruto then felt a wave of pain wash over his body as he dropped to one knee. "What the hell is going on?" he said to himself. He stood up back. "I guess I'll be taking my leave," he said, as he then burst into pure flames and vanished. As Sakura rushed over to Sasuke, she placed her hand on Sasuke's chest, as her hand started to glow green, as tears were leaking out of her eyes. "Come on, stay with me, she said. But Lady Tsunade came over, as she placed a hand on Sakura's shoulder. "He's already gone, Sakura," as Sakura let out a scream saying no. Meanwhile, Naruto arrived a distance away in the forest as he collapsed to his knee as he go into his mindscape. Bonnie, what the hell is wrong with me? Said Naruto. I already told you, your body is just readjusting to the overwhelming power of my power and Kurama's, said Bonnie as Naruto looked down at his hands. So why is it still holding back my power? Naruto asked. To use my power to the fullest. You already got a piece of the puzzle, which is those eyes. Yeah, I know, the Sharingans. But what else? Naruto said. Naruto, if you go down this path, you will change. You will turn into something even worse than the Jubei, said Bonnie. I don't care anymore. Now tell me, Naruto shouted. You need the rest of the tail beasts. If I get the other tail beasts, I will awaken the Jubei. So what does your power have to do with anything? It will change you, Naruto, said Bonnie. It will change you into something that you won't recognize. It doesn't matter. All that I want is power, said Naruto with a smirk on his face as he opened back his eyes in reality, as his body felt back normal, as he got to his feet, as Naruto looked down at his palm, seeing Sasuke's eyes. Alright, now to find somewhere to relax, as he vanished again. Back at Konoha in Tsunade's office, Danzo came into Tsunade's office. I told you, Lady Hokage, said Danzo. I told you that we shouldn't trust that boy. Someone coming back from the dead like that. That doesn't make any sense. And you see what happened now, Danzo said. The Uchiha is dead. And that is all your fault, said Danzo. As Tsunade clutched her fist, but she knew that Danzo was right. He told her that something must be wrong with Naruto. He just came back from the dead and acting normal. He must have changed, but she didn't want to believe it for his sake. For the past Naruto who always smiled and always acting like a goof, but this is not him anymore. The thing that she saw that killed Sasuke was a completely different person. Naruto would never do something like that. Sakura is now heartbroken. The man that she loved, Sasuke, is dead. And Kakashi is sulking. One of his students went to the dark side, and his other one is dead. Jiraiya is really upset as he went off trying to find Naruto, trying to bring him back to the light, but Tsunade knows at this point there is no bringing him back as she saw the look. She saw the look on his face. He was enjoying every bit of it, and she doesn't know what to do right now. So what do you expect me to do? She asked Danzo. Don't worry, Hokage, I will take care of it. What do you mean? Tsunade asked. Oh, just trust me. It won't bring the village any harm, but we have to catch that boy before he starts something that we cannot finish. Tsunade sighed. As Hokage, I give you all permission to do whatever it takes to capture Naruto, she said, as Danzo simply smiled as he nodded and walked away. As he exited the office, Anzo appeared beside him. Toru, said Danzo. Yes, sir, said Danzo. Go and gather up everyone. All of the root agents, Danzo said, as Toru nodded and vanished. As Danzo walked off to its secret hideout underground. Meanwhile with Sakura, she was sitting down on a park bench, as Ino was there as well. As Sakura was still crying, she started to have flashes about Naruto killing Sasuke. She couldn't believe that he really did it. Sasuke is really dead, and there is no bringing him back like what happened to Naruto. You're going to be alright, said Ino. How am I going to be alright? Sasuke is dead, and Naruto has changed. He has turned into something dark. How am I going to be okay? Sakura shouted. As Ino just placed her arm on her shoulder. Don't worry, because I'm here for you. You're my best friend, Sakura, and I won't let you put yourself in this depression. Something has changed about Naruto, we all can see that. But with your help, I believe we all can bring him back to the good side. I don't know if I want to anymore, she said. Huh? Said Ino. He has killed Sasuke. He killed Sasuke, can't you understand that, Ino? There is no change in him now. I saw the same look on his face when he tried to attack Hinata. If it wasn't for the rookie there, he would have killed her as well. I don't see anything left in Naruto. He has changed. Death. He didn't came back as the same person. Maybe you're right, said Ino, as she just gazed off. Back with Naruto, Naruto was standing on a cliff as he looked down. What took you that long, said Naruto. You think I'm your damn lackey? Said Black Zetsu as he emerged from the ground. Well, I am trying to bring back your mother, so you must do what I say. What's with the sudden change? Black Zetsu asked. Well, Konoha has finally brought me, and it's time that I cut ties with them. And I also want your help with something. And what is that? Zetsu asked. I want you to do a procedure on me. On you? What kind of procedures? Implanting the Sharingan in my eyes. Implanting the Sharingan? Whose Sharingan do you have? Black Zetsu said. None other than Sasuke Uchiha. Wait, you killed him? Yes, I did, said Naruto. Huh. When Itachi finds out about this, you're going to have to fight him too, you know that? Itachi. Well, that will be a good test to test my abilities. And for the Akatsuki, we no longer need them. What do you mean? Asked Black Zetsu. I found another way to bring back Kaguya. What do you mean? Black Zetsu asked him as he narrowed his eyes at Naruto. I need all the remaining tail beasts. I need them all inside of me. And with the power of the Jubi, and with the power of Bonnie, I shall change and turn into something other than this world. And with that power, I can free her from the seal that her sons placed on her without using the ritual or using someone else's body as a host or using the infinite Tsukuyomi. I can do it myself, said Naruto. Are you sure about that? What kind of creature is it? Black Zetsu asked. It's something far more powerful than the Jubi, which I shall control. Well, I am going to be it, basically. And what is that? Oh, the 11-tailed Jinchuriki, Naruto said. The 11-tailed Jinchuriki? Asked Black Zetsu. Yes, something that this world has not heard about yet. But soon, I will be having that power. And with that power, I shall crush all. What do you mean, crush all? Your goal is to bring back Kaguya, isn't it? Asked Black Zetsu. Yes, that is one of my goals. What do you mean one? Asked Black Zetsu. The other is none of your business, said Naruto. Now, I need you to tell me the location of the Akatsuki. And why do you want me to tell you that? Well, because after you perform the procedure on me, I am going to get rid of them. So, how are you going to gain the Rinnegan if you get rid of them? What about Nagato? Black Zetsu asks. Don't worry, I don't need his eyes. Just do the procedure and you will soon find out, said Naruto. Alright, come with me, said Black Zetsu, as he walked off with Naruto following behind him. Time skip. A week later, things have settled down in Konoha as the buildings that were destroyed in the battle with Naruto had been rebuilt. News has spread around the nations. Villagers talking to merchants that is from other villages, as news has spread really quickly about Naruto, the one that came back from the dead, attacking Konoha and killing the Uchiha. Itachi also heard about that when Kisame was with him, but Itachi didn't show any sign of depressed or anything. He just had his usual calm face, as Kisame could never read that guy. So we begin with Naruto, who was currently walking through a forest peacefully, as his eyes have changed. They were no longer his usual eyes. He had Sasuke Mangekyo Sharingan, as he couldn't change them back to normal. They stayed that way. It is just a sign or a trophy from him killing Sasuke Over this week, Naruto has gotten more control over Bunny power along with Kurama's mouth together, as he can do some amazing things now. Zetsu has just given Naruto the location of the Akatsuki, where they are sealing the two-tailed Nibi, as Naruto is going there. The Akatsuki members that remain are Itachi and Kisame, Hidan and Kakazu, Tobi and Pain. As Naruto finally reached the Akatsuki hideout, as he looked at the massive stone at the entrance. As Naruto placed his hand on it, the stone then started to crumble as it broke away. As they stopped the extraction, everyone turned to look what the hell was going on. But the only real bodies that are in here is Kakazu and Hidan, seeing that the rest of them is projections. As Tendo Pain turned as he narrowed his eyes at Naruto. As Itachi looked at Naruto and Kisame could see anger flaring in Itachi's eyes for just a second. Naruto then went through hand sign as he said release. It was then the shadowy figures, the hologram that they were using, vanished. As the Jinchuriki host for the two tails, Yujito, fell to the ground as Naruto stopped her from being extracted. As Kakazu and Hidan narrowed their eyes at Naruto. So you're him, said Kakazu, as a big smile came on Kakazu's face. Who is this guy, said Hidan. Dumbass, said Kakazu. Who are you calling a dumbass, said Hidan. How could you not know him? He is the nine-tailed Jinchuriki, and also the one that attacked Konoha. There's a big bounty on your head, brat, said Kakazu. And after we take the demon out of you, I'm going to want your body because you're wanted dead or alive. As Naruto simply smirked, his Sharingan shining in the dark cave. As Naruto stepped forward. So that is it, huh? Naruto said, as he looked at the Gedo statue. The wind around Naruto started to pick up as he floated in the air. As he flew towards the Gedo statue, not minding Kakazu or Hidan. Hey, are you ignoring us? Said Hidan. Naruto placed his hand on the Gedo statue as he could feel the one tails already inside, and also a bit of the two tails chakra, but it's not complete. It was then that a red aura started to come around Naruto's body as he was drawing out the one tails out of the Gedo statue. Hey, what the hell are you doing? Said Hidan. This brat is just ignoring us, he shouted. Kakazu, what should we do? Take him down, but remember, don't kill him. He has what we seek. That's fine, said Hidan, as he jumped on the finger and started to climb the Gedo statue. As he reached up to Naruto, as he swung his sight, a white aura appeared around Naruto, the ribs of a white Susanoo that now belongs to Naruto. As a sight boomed off of Susanoo. What the hell is that? Said Hidan. But it doesn't matter. I'll still cut you down, you brat. Hidan. Don't kill him, said Kakazu. Yeah, I remember, Hidan said, as he jumped forward. But Naruto was not looking at them. He was busy extracting the one tails. As Hidan then jumped up, as he brought his sight down, a white skeleton arm was created as it grabbed Hidan, squeezing him tight. The arm then sent him flying down into the ground with a bang as the dust picked up. As Kakazu looked up and smirked. Well, he really is strong, said Kakazu. But Naruto was not paying them any mind. As Kakazu then released a fire attack towards Naruto. But it didn't hurt. It didn't really do anything to Naruto because of the Susanoo. He then released condensed water that can cut through rocks. But Susanoo blocked everything as he released an electric bolt. But still, no effect. I guess that shield of his is really strong, said Kakazu. Well, we just have to wait and see what he's up to. After a minute or two, Naruto finally stopped as a big smirk came on Naruto's face. Naruto then entered his mindscape as Shikaku was right in front of him. What the hell is going on? Said Shikaku as he looked around. Your mind, said Naruto. Before Shikaku could respond, chains appeared from Naruto's mindscape as they wrapped around Shikaku, binding him as they started to pull him away into the darkness. Naruto then went down to the ground as he looked down at Yujito. So you have it, huh? As he walked over to Yujito calmly. In a flash, Hidan was on him as Hidan swung his giant scythe, trying to cut Naruto. But Naruto simply stepped back as the scythe passed him. He was no longer using Susanoo. Well, better time than any to test this, said Naruto. Holy flames. As Naruto looked at Hidan, it was then Hidan's body burst into white flames. As Hidan started to chuckle at first. I'm immortal, you fool, this cannot... But he suddenly paused as he felt his skin start to be burned off. What is this? Kakazu, help me, Kakazu! As Hidan rushed over to Kakazu. Kakazu used a water attack as he drenched Hidan with water, but the white flames were still burning Hidan. As the white flames were burning away his skin, as he no longer had feet, they're just bones. As the flames started came up and just burned him away, as he cried out Kakazu's name for help. But not long after, his body fell to the ground with a thud. Well, not exactly his body, just his bones. Naruto then ripped Yujito's shirt as he looked at her stomach. He placed his hand on her stomach as a seal appeared. As Naruto went through hand sign, Kakazu looked at Naruto not doing anything. Huh, you are strong, I must give you that. But I have been here for a long time, boy. And I am not dumb as Hidan. I know you aren't, said Naruto. As Naruto got up, his Sharingan flaring as he walked over to Kakazu. I have no use for you. The Akatsuki is over, said Naruto. As he reached out his hand, but Kakazu jumped back. As Kakazu started to sweat. What the hell is this? Kakazu said to himself. Am I scared? He said. As Naruto started to slowly walk over to him. No, get away, said Kakazu. What's wrong with me? He said to himself. Is this fear or something? In the blink of an eye, Naruto was in front of him. When did he... As Kakazu looked over where Naruto was. But Naruto was still standing there calmly. This is a clone, said Kakazu, as he brought up his hand to smash Naruto. As his hand turned into stone, he brought it down on Naruto. But Naruto caught his hand. He stopped that, said Kakazu, as Naruto then started to squeeze his hand until it started to burn as Kakazu tried to jump back, but Naruto wouldn't release him. Kakazu then brought out his other fist to punch Naruto right in the face, but Naruto dodged as he placed a hand on Kakazu's stomach as white glow appeared around his hand as Naruto released a beam that burst a giant hole through Kakazu's stomach. Kakazu was sent flying back as he slammed right into the wall. But he wasn't dead. As he pried himself out of the wall. You think that can kill me? I know. You have 5 arts. But all of them will be gone like this, said Naruto. As he raised his hand again, as the white glow appeared, this time, Naruto let out a giant beam that disintegrated Kakazu in a second. As Naruto then turned into shadow as he went back into the real Naruto. As the real Naruto finished pulling his seal on Yujito, she woke up as she looked around, as she saw someone standing over her. Hey, who the hell are you? She said, but her body, it was paralyzed. She couldn't move a muscle. Don't worry, you don't have to know my name, said Naruto, because you will be dead soon. Hey, let me go, she said, as she struggled to move, but she couldn't move an inch. It was then that Naruto grabbed onto something. It was like pure chakra, as he started to pry it from Yujito's seal, as he started to pull it until he released the Nibi, and threw it to the side, as a giant two-tailed cat standing tall. As Naruto smirked, another one. He said, "You damn brat," said the Nibi, as it growled at Naruto. "How dare you do this to Yujito?" as it rushed forward. We now skip to Kabuto, who, escape Konoha with all of the chaos, as Kabuto used a different kind of transformation jutsu to turn into Orochimaru, and this one is stable. As he walked through the halls, as he arrived at a doorway. "So the rumors are false," said a girl. "Oh, my precious Guren," said the disguised Orochimaru. "You know I cannot die, right?" said Orochimaru. "Sir, my lord," said Guren. "So, what do you need me to do today?" she asked. "I need you to use Yukimaru to go after the Three Tails and capture it." "But sir, if Yukimaru—" "I don't want to hear any quarrels, Guren. And if you fail this time, trust me, there will be consequences for the boy." "Alright, I'll do my best," said Guren, as Orochimaru then walked away without saying anything else. When he arrived to his private quarters, he went through hand sign and he slammed it on his wrist as his body started to shake as he turned back into Kabuto. "Yes," said Kabuto, "I need all the power I can get. Naruto already warned me in the cell that he's going to kill me, and I believe that the power he will have soon will be unlike this world has ever seen. So it's best for now that I up my power as well by using this." As Kabuto then looked over, as he had blood samples of Orochimaru, as he pulled out a needle and extracted it, as he jammed it into his arm, as veins started bulging his arm as he fell to the ground. "Soon, I will be just like my lord," he said, that big smile on his face. Back with Naruto and the Nibi. The Nibi was on the ground, knocked out cold, as Yujito was dead. The tail beast just got extracted from her. Naruto then walked over to the Nibi, as he ran through hand sign. 100 demonic ceiling, he said, as he slammed his hand together, as Nibi started to turn into pure chakra, as it flowed into Naruto, as his entire body was steaming when it was over. Naruto then arrived in his mindscape as well, as Nibi was there looking around. Naruto snapped his finger before Nibi regained consciousness, as it changed, grabbed the Nibi and pulled it into the darkness. As Naruto looked up at the top of the cave, "That is 2 down," he said. Black Zetsu then emerged from the ground. "You know you just put a big bounty on your head. You know that, right?" "It doesn't matter now," said Naruto. "The power that I will soon possess. There will be no one in this world that will be able to rival me. By the way, what is the Akatsuki saying about this?" "Well, you're going to be hunted, and they're going to extract the tail beast from you. That is their main goal right now, because they can't kill you. But after finding out what you've done, you're going to be hunted even more intensely, because you took the 1 tail and the 2 tails. Well, let them come," said Naruto. "I will be in touch." And with that, Naruto vanished. Later that day, Tsunade was currently in her office, as there has been no sighting or any news about Naruto so far. It was like he fell off the face of the earth. No envoy, no one could find him. It was like he was gone, like for the 3 years that he was presumed dead. And it started to worry her, because she knew that he's up to something, and she just cannot tell what it is. Seeing that he spoke his mind and told them that he really hated Konoha and all of the villagers, everyone, for what they did to him when he was younger, as she wanted to know if he has the desire to destroy Konoha, and they will have to put him down, even though that she almost lost all hope in him, even though that he was still Naruto, the one that brought her back to the village, the one that gave her back hope. It was him, and now he's an enemy of the village. Danzo has not gotten any new report on him yet, as she really wants to know what he's up to. We skip back to Naruto, as he was just looking up at the stars. He was lying down on a tree branch. He suddenly felt his consciousness being drawn into another dimension. As his eyes closed, when he opened them back, he looked around. He was in a gloomy place as he felt water beneath him. As he then sensed a presence, as he smirked, "I knew that soon you will come and try to talk to me. Huh, but I never thought it'll take you this long. I guess you have been watching to see if I would change my mind, am I right?" Naruto said. As a sage of six paths, Hagoromo came into view. "Uzumaki Naruto," said Hagoromo, "we really should talk." But guys, let me end this episode right here. If you want the next part of this, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and turn on that bell notifications they posted. Remember to stay in tune because I'm going to be posting a new episode of What If Naruto Created His Own Village. And I hope you enjoyed this. But for now, I'm out. Peace.